trust. Do you trust the government?
About the small people, and we care about the small people.
Terrorism. It's dramatically affected the entire world and led to one inescapable conclusion. New tools are needed to provide a higher level of security and inspection. And these tools are needed in many key areas. For example, a busy port with containers coming off ships, containers that could be holding dangerous and potentially threatening materials. The global economy depends on containerized shipping, as 90% of world cargo moves by container. Over 200 million containers move between major seaports each year. They must be protected. Famous landmarks are also potential terrorist targets. Still other vulnerable spots are border crossings, where drugs, weapons, and illegal aliens can be transported. In the United States during 2002, more than 333 million passengers, 118 million autos, 2 million rail cars, and 11 million trucks crossed land borders. All of these areas are vulnerable to terrorists and smugglers. They require a security strategy and the ability to easily detect hidden contraband. These challenges are now being answered by American science and engineering's new state-of-the-art technology called the Z Backscatter Van, or ZBV.
This product can be used in a number of applications. It can be used to drive by a row of vehicles or cars, trucks, and look basically inside them to see if there's any materials such as explosive or drugs that are embedded inside wheel wells, inside of door panels, inside of the roof, and so forth.
The ZBV uses AS&E's patented Z Backscatter technology. This is AS&E's signature X-ray inspection process. Z Backscatter captures scattered X-rays and uses them to create highly readable photo-like images. These images readily highlight low atomic number or low Z materials, such as explosives, drugs, alcohol, and tobacco. These and other organics stand out as bright objects, making them easy to identify in even the most complex X-ray backgrounds. The process works like this. The Z Backscatter Van drives by cars, trucks, and containers or other targets and scans the interior using one-sided backscatter X-ray imaging. It can also be employed in a stationary mode, scanning subjects or vehicles that pass by. This produces photo-like images of the contents, highlighting organic materials such as drugs, plastic explosives, and other contraband. All this is accomplished with a small, commercially available van that is cost-effective and easy to operate.
The ZBV is a very unique technology and is a breakthrough not only for AS&E but for the X-ray security industry in general. It is the first time there's a one-sided X-ray system built into an agile, small van with wide applications.
The scanning process takes anywhere from a few seconds to a minute. It immediately gives the operator a view of the X-ray image and highlights potential threats or anomalies within the vehicle or container being scanned. Depending on the situation, the ZBV can be operated by just the driver or by a second person in the passenger seat. The process is safe for both the operators and any people who are inadvertently scanned. The radiation levels are very low, equivalent to the exposure passengers would receive if they flew in an airplane for 15 minutes. Yet the results are dramatic. Here are some examples. These are simulated explosives. These are guns, drugs, and illegal aliens. The ZBV can also detect weapons of mass destruction through an option called Radioactive Threat Detection, or RTD.
What we can detect with this unit is materials that are radioactive in nature that can be used to make dirty bombs, atomic weapons.
All this is produced through a set of compact yet highly efficient devices in the back of the truck. These include the backscatter detectors, X-ray source, high voltage power supply, AC evaporator, heat exchanger, generator, and electronics rack. AS&E will teach your security staff to operate and maintain the truck. The training is straightforward and clear and takes only a few days. Once your team is trained, the ZBV will become an essential tool for your security mission. A tool that will offer protection in a wide variety of key areas.
The applications for the ZBV include any kind of installation where there's a security threat, such as a military base, a border, a facility such as an embassy, or a port of entry into the United States.
And the Z backscatter van technology is unique to American science and engineering. The ZBV is clearly a powerful tool, one that addresses the growing need for security in today's high-risk environments. It also helps protect the global trading system, facilitates smooth movement of legitimate trade, safeguards port infrastructures, and enhances safety and security for all. ZBV is an ideal technology for urban policing and homeland security. It's a key to fighting the crime and terror that now threaten the world. ZBV, a technology for the times.
Trust. Do you trust the government?
About the small people, and we care about the small people.
Trust. Do you trust the government?
About the small people, and we care about the small people.
You know, they're schemers. Schemers trying to control their little worlds